H&S Collectibles. This is Cody. So it's been like a month since I put a video out. Been some illnesses flying around the house. Just a lot of things going on. Been crazy busy at work and seemed like every other aspect. So want to get back on track of the weekly haul and stuff like that if it's warranted. But so this is kind of like a it doesn't feel like a mega haul because it's not like a lot of stuff, but it's over such a big course of time, I think. So just scattered out. There's actually a couple of things in the other room that I'm not going to include because I don't want to go get them. So I'll get them on a later video maybe. But first off, I think I'll just show the best deal I found during this time. The American Werewolf in London Toonie Terrors set at FYE, marked for 1988, mostly because the box was a little bit thrashed, but the contents are just fine, and you know me, I'm going to open the box. But marked down to 1988 from $39.99, and whenever I got to the register, they took half off of that, so I got this for $10. Just because the box was a little bit messed up versus the 40 it goes for. So I've wanted it for a while, mostly for the Jack figure. Not real crazy about the wolf figure that comes in it, but for $10, yeah, definitely grab it. The Dead Pit on 4K came in the mail the other day. I have not watched it yet. Not seen the movie in a long time, but not watched it on here, but I hear it is a great transfer and looks good. So I'll be checking that out soon. And let's see, picked up an Ash from Alien NECA figure. Got the severed head and stuff in there and lots of little accessories. Got him for $10, and the guy selling it knocked like another $1 off. And I couldn't remember if I had it or not, but for $9, I'll go ahead and grab it. Got home, had one in the pile over here waiting to be opened, so I'm going to give it to a friend who needs it. And from the same place, also picked up the black and white Wolfman, and I think the Lon Chaney face on there is just really good, so I wanted this one for a while in the black and white version. He knocked $1 off that too. So 29 versus, I think most places that I've seen that's like 35 or so. And let's see, I think that's it for figures. Now we're just into quite a few records. So hit the record store a couple times during this period. Atmosphere Collectibles again down in Evansville that I love going to. But an original Jaws soundtrack. I already had the Mondo expanded release, but an original, yeah, why not? I'll throw it in the collection. Then we're getting into, let's see, music on vinyl, Titanic. I got this real nice kind of plasticized, I don't even know what you call that. There's like a coating on it, satiny finish. 2-record set of Titanic. Colored vinyl. It'll end up on a colored vinyl Tuesday soon. But I do like the Titanic soundtrack. Good stuff. There's a Back to Titanic that has a little bit more, but mainly I love the track where they hit the iceberg. That is a real good one. Pick up from Discogs. So this is one I've been after for a while. Finally caught it at a good price. Got it for like $7 and $5 shipping. But Kelly's Heroes, just a score and a soundtrack that has a special place for me. I think because of growing up. And back to Atmosphere again. The pile's all out of order. Resident Evil. Video game soundtrack from 1996, I think it is, when the game came out, and drama. So this is, I think if you look it up in Discogs, this one is called Resident Evil Soundtrack and Drama. So it's got all the dialogue from the game in addition to the music. I've got, and it's just a cool looking set too. It's actually, I think, from Umbrella Records, and it's a colored vinyl. So there'll be a colored vinyl Tuesday for it. I've got a Resident Evil video game soundtrack coming, I hope, towards the end of the month, beginning of next month. It was delayed. It was supposed to be out like last October. And it's like a Capcom Presents or Capcom release, I forget. But got it on order, and it's also holding up my Sleepy Hollow soundtrack and my Rambo box set. So I've been waiting on that. The Sunny Side of the Moon, the best of Richard Cheese. So if you don't know who Richard Cheese is, look him up. Fun stuff. He does lounge covers of popular music. If you like the Dawn of the Dead remake, the crazy version of Down with the Sickness in the middle of the movie, that's Richard Cheese. So, fun stuff. Another colored vinyl, not from Atmosphere, but from Scare Flare Records. The Knight Rider score, 2-record set, colored vinyl. There was one limited to like, I want to say 200 copies of a blue vinyl, and I forget what they called this one. There was a name for the color, but it was the more readily available one. I forget how many were pressed. But yeah, that's a good one. Again, bouncing back to Atmosphere. The story of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So this is kind of like a kid's book, or the kind of thing maybe you got from Hardee's or something. I remember those Gremlins books with the record, and it's somebody kind of narrating the story of Roger Rabbit, and then there's also dialogue and sound effects and stuff from the movie. So kind of fun. $8, why not? Let's see, not a soundtrack, but a laser disc. Rifling through laser discs again down in Evansville, and came across Fantastic Voyage, which is one of my favorites, so went ahead and picked it up and added to what I call the pile of obsolete media. So it's just a shrine to obsolete media. Also from Atmosphere, the Rolling Stones, Honk. Great album. It's got Miss You and Beast of Burden and It's Only Rock and Roll and Start Me Up. There's just a lot of good songs on here. And it's a colored vinyl. I think it's blue. And I actually picked this up with a gift card that was waiting for me when I got to the record store for my birthday, sent to me by Dave from David's Horrors. So thank you, Dave. You didn't need to do that, but that's at least part of, I think 3/4 of your gift card went towards that. So, and then I used it up the second time I went. So thank you. And then another one from Discogs. Again, been looking for this one for a while at a good price. It seemed like whenever I did find it, it was from overseas, and either the shipping was gonna nail me, or just the price was too high. But I got this for I forget, $11 or $12, and then like $5 shipping. But Bernard Herrmann's Mysterious Island soundtrack. I wish this was complete, and it's not. There's a lot of good tracks on here. In fact, I think there's 8 or 10 tracks. I love the music from this movie. Love this movie too. And I got it on CD, and then I have a CD of the complete score, but it's not original. It's, the Royal Philharmonic or, somebody like that, doing the score. It's good, but, I like original if you can find it. So anyway, been playing that one a lot. Really good stuff. And then I think the last thing worth showing, so we went to a little convention down in Evansville. I think it was just the Evansville Horror Con. And I've met him before, met him several times. We always have a good time when we see him. And he's already autographed one thing for me. He autographed my NECA box for my Jason 6 figure. But we tagged up with CJ Graham again. And CJ signed this poster. CJ Graham, Jason 6, 18 kills. Just a nice, fun, and big print. This is like, 11 by 17, not the regular old 8 by 10. Yeah, always a good guy to talk to. If you see him at a con, talk to him. He's a lot of fun. Went to get a picture with him, me, him, my daughter. He told me to get out of the picture. You ugly, get out of the picture. And fun guy. My daughter loves seeing him every time she gets to. So that's it. Like I said, not a huge amount of items, but definitely a long length of time. So yeah, I just it was a busy month, hard to make videos, just didn't have time. And then everything around me, as you can see, is just so damn disorganized. Need to get some things situated around here. I guess one other thing I got, there's already a video on it, but the Man with No Name figure, got him during this month, so he was pick up. He's actually over there on the shelf already. The box is buried away. But yeah, that's it. So I'll quit rambling and come back and see me. I'll get back on track with making videos with some regular frequency. And yeah, I'll just show you what I get as I get. I got a lot of cool things coming. A lot of things on order. Just waiting for them to get here. So some things delayed, some things just not coming out until May or June. You know how it is. So anyway, that's it for me. Everybody stay safe. Take care of each other. I'll talk to you later. And come back and see me. Thanks.